Oh, you better know that thing! Oh, I didn't know you could. And I just want to do life with you. Will you marry me?
Of course. You got me a magazine?
I didn't just get you a magazine thing. I think your work's going to be an essence of what I
One lucky Where'd you went, Dwayne?
Oh, you know, I wonder if it'll keep turning around pretty white work. Got her married.
Hey, here we go, that infamous
Close my apps. All right. Dante, these last few years with you have been some of the most rewarding years of my life. To be honest, there were many moments that I thought we weren't going to make it. On our first encounter, you showed so much confidence when you incorrectly called me Dwight. From that moment, I knew that we would stubbornly be on opposing sides of arguments. And I can recall many uncomfortable conversations, like the time or our first conversation about spirituality in the ice cream parlor. Despite our many disagreements, we have always committed to not go to bed angry at one another and to find alignment in our relationship. As I stand here in your family's house, I'm so happy to be here with you. That stubbornness that we both have is a source of strength. When we are aligned, there is nothing that can stand in our way. You're my best friend, you're my queen. As we move into this next chapter of our lives, I vow to be a loving and devoted husband, without judgment, without scorn, but always with an open heart and mind. I vow to be present with you every moment that we spend together, even if it means putting down my game of chess. You all are witnesses. I vow to treat you with love and respect at all times, even when we disagree, which may be often. I vow to clean up the house regularly, after myself, after our guests, maybe sometimes after you, and eventually after our children, whatever their names are. I vow to buy toss pillows once or twice, to put up with and maybe even join you when you're being extra. I vow to uplift you in your times of weakness and to hold you in your times of sadness. I vow to adore you for the rest of your life, to be gentle and patient with you, to support your dreams today and tomorrow, and to be by your side as long as we both show up.
That is, but we got it recorded, so listen, if you forget it.
Word.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm ready.
First and foremost, God, I thank you for allowing me to see this day and granting me the privilege to do life with such an incredible person. Dwayne, it's funny how we talked about our wedding so many times and how I would obviously have better vows than you. And although I still believe the statement to be true, my only concern in this moment is you and my promises to you. Nothing in my life has been the same since I met you 3 years ago. Who would have thought I'd be here today, marrying the guy from Brunchwood Cruise 5K Run, who followed me the entire time, and then insisted in telling me a girlfriend was not his priority 2 months later. Nevertheless, it wasn't long after that you completely stole my heart, and I took on each day with new expectation, knowing I get to experience someone so special. Your fearlessness and love for life has been a true light in my darkest moments, and the hope I needed to face tomorrow. From your laugh that can easily fill any room, to your peculiar dance moves that leaves me in a state of confusion yet awe. I'm so enamored by you. The joy that you pour into my day gives me meaning to life, and the calmness you carry reminds me to keep breathing through it all. You are the reason why my dreams have been rebirthed. To see you conquer any life's challenges with such poise and fervor motivates me to be the best version of myself. You've always managed to tackle life head on and from a place of love. Thank you for constantly believing in me and seeing my potential when I fail to. Thank you for holding my hand when I'm too scared to do this thing called life alone. I can never repay you for all you've done, but I promise to love you with everything in me. I promise to let my ego and pride die to become one with you. I promise to be your biggest advocate, especially when you fail to see your fullest potential. I promise to be your best friend and listen to your deepest fears and biggest dreams. I promise to make you laugh every chance I get and keep our native language alive. I promise to cherish our relationship, conscious of the sacrifices you made to love with no bounds. I promise to uplift you, being your source of strength when you are physically, emotionally, and spiritually faint. I promise to pray for you in your protection as you step out into the world and exist as your sanctuary when you return. I promise to be patient with you when we fail to see eye to eye. And I promise to honor your position as my husband, the man of the household, and the father to our beautiful children. I promise to love your family as my own, treasuring your place in my life. I promise to be the best version of myself for you, to love you totally. And I promise to be the part of you that makes you whole, as our legacy will be etched in the memories of many. Next page. I am deeply in love with you and adore every part of who you are. Thank you for being my person and my best friend and giving me some of the best years of my life. The greatest honor in my life is becoming your wife, and you unendingly have my loyalty and my heart. To death and after, I'm here.
Oh.